In Spotlight, we like the art, basically. And we know there's tons of it around. So we sent our crew out to find a few around Yuma. Take a look. Right now.
No, that one's working okay.
Saw in that video was from this young lady right here. This is Lia Littlewood. Hi, how are you doing today? Now, a lot of art that we saw in that video of yours, and I walked into the studio and there was this amazing art just draped across the wall. What got you inspired to start art?
Well, basically, I've always been involved with art, and growing up, I come from a long line of artists, and so it was just interesting to start painting. I didn't start painting until 4 years ago, and so ever since I started painting, I posted a few on Facebook, and there you go. It just kind of elevated from there.
So, 4 years ago, that's not that long, and you're already doing this stuff, and I heard you're selling stuff on Facebook too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I needed a job in Tucson, so I just started selling my artwork on Facebook, and I supported myself. I couldn't find a job.
So that's how you did it? That's one way to do it in the economy. And so, what do you look at? But do you get influences from around you, or?
Yeah, kind of. Like, I basically paint in my room. A lot of people are like, do you have an easel and a little studio? No, I literally just paint on my bed. I turn on some music like Pink Floyd or Jethro Tull and just go at it.
So the oldies inspire you for
Oh,
all this
definitely.
stuff?
Yeah.
Do you ever see any like old album artworks and say, hey, I want to do something like that?
Yeah, I think I was born in the wrong time because that kind of artwork is just awesome. But honestly, that would be awesome to bring that kind of stuff back. You know, there's no really that much creativity in CDs.
And so that's the kind of stuff you want to do is
definitely
take your art on an album cover? And
I've done a few actually for the Allman Brothers, and then another one for Pedro Olivero. So
okay.
I like it.
And so where are you hoping to take your art besides that?
Really just continue it. I mean, I really don't plan on getting famous. I know you got to be like Lady Gaga or do something crazy, but literally I'm just doing it because I really enjoy it. It makes me happy and it's cool.
And that's what everybody wants to do is that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Well, do what makes them happy. And so when the first thing you painted, how did that make you feel?
I was scared because I didn't really start painting until like I took ceramics with at Cibola with Holly Hendrick Jones, and then I would paint my pieces. I didn't like glazing them. I thought it was a weird process, and you had one color to choose from type of thing. I just didn't like it. So I moved it onto canvas, and then after I did maybe 2 or 3, I went ahead and I took a painting class here at AWC with Bill Blomquist. And he really drew it out of me because I was drawing really tiny and I was painting really tiny. And then he said, blow it up and go crazy on it. And so that's exactly what happened. I started making things really fun.
So you just got it kind of yanked out of you. Were you scared to show people your first painting?
No, it didn't. I don't know. It didn't really affect me. I thought, well, if they don't like it, oh well. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I don't have anything negative to say in these things, so it's like, and if they don't sell, I just paint over them.
And so you said you took class at Cibola. You're born here in Yuma?
Oh yeah, born and raised out in the counties. So.
And so how have you found the art around Yuma?
Great. Actually, I work a lot with the Art Center and then some shops around here. Like right now, the Yuma Main Squeeze, we're planning on doing a mural. And then there's some paintings in the window right now until the end of March, I believe. And then also, like, I just finished a mural last night at 3 o'clock in the morning at Round Table Pizza. So, and that turned out pretty cool. And we're going to do another little side job there. So.
Do you get paid for that kind of stuff? Like painting murals on?
I like to barter a lot.
Like you give me free pizza,
yeah.
I'll paint a big thing on your wall.
Well, actually, I have this thing called the Art War at my house. And so I said, well, could we have a check plus 4 big pizzas? And they were cool with it.
So this Art War, tell me more about that.
The Art War is something that I host every year. In the first year, it was only 4 people. And then the second year, it was 17. And then it turned out to be so cool, I did it twice that year, which was last August. And we had 60 people come out. So that was seriously a great accomplishment. And literally, I fill up balloons. A team of us fill up balloons full of paint and water. And we put them in this laundry basket and bags and everything in the middle of this yard. And then we have all these people like just go around it because it's a pretty big amount of grass and stuff. And so literally, we say game on, grab your balloons, and chuck them at each other. And so it turned out to be a very fun and crazy show. I mean. And
that's all you do? Like, what do you do when you're done?
Well, we'd sit and socialize because instead of paying for it, like I asked people, could you please bring food? You know, just instead of buying a ticket or anything like that, let's go ahead and just bring some food. And so after the war, we're all starving from beating the heck out of each other, so might as well get some food in us.
So how'd you get the idea for that?
Me and my friends, actually, Maria, Johnny, Allison Hart, and I, we were just bored. And so we had cans, actually, of paint. Not cans, but, you know, bottles. And we squirted them on each other, and we irrigated. So the water, there was like a good 2 inches of water on the grass. And so the paint mixture with the water and then us and our clothing are drenched. It made for some great photography, and that's exactly what I like it for. I like it for the photos because who sees paint everywhere, you know? It turned out to be very cool.
Now, do you do photography yourself, or?
I try, but honestly, I have a crappy camera. I think that like taking pictures, you got to be serious about it, and I'm not that serious, but I like it, so I enjoy it. But
do you ever like team up with any of your friends photographers and everything?
Oh, yeah.
And you guys team up and do like joint things?
Definitely. I love Arizona for its openness, its open spaces. And so I had a friend, Michelle Loins. We would walk up the road, and there's fields, just fields and fields of wheat. We'd walk up the roads and just take pictures all day. And she's actually going to enter one of the pictures that she took for the agriculture show at the Art Center.
Oh, okay. So what else do you do with the Art Center? Do you have anything coming up?
Well, actually, something that I'm trying to get off the ground and keep it off the ground because I have this one student, and I love him to death. He's a little 9-year-old, and he draws. And so I teach every Tuesday from 4 to 5:30. I teach creative painting. But this kid is so smart and intelligent. Like, we do painting and drawing. And so this actually happened yesterday, because it's Wednesday. So we went out and we drew the water fountain. And he just did such a tremendous job that I can't wait to see him keep going. But that's basically what I do at the Art Center right now. So just teaching.
You teach too. That's amazing. You just pass on your passion to other people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So can anyone join your classes, or are they just?
Well, for the Art Center, it's going to be kids. It's 5 to 12, I think. 5 to 12. And but for adults, I teach them in their home. So convenient.
And what else do you do like around town besides the Art Center, the Main Squeeze, the murals?
Well, my real job?
Yeah.
I work at inpatient as a tech. So I help like mental patients and just help them out. But that's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's the real job. And I like it because we're going to try to start doing art therapy. So, and that's what I had done originally at outpatient. I just transferred. And so helping people recover through art. I mean, I did not expect this to happen, having an art world of a life. This just turned out great.
So it just bleeds over into your whole life.
Yeah. I was going to school for nursing, and look what I'm doing now. Nursing and art. Okay.
So has art helped you through anything?
Oh,
Any
for
times
sure.
in your life?
For sure. Yeah. Everyone has a past, and honestly, I think that I can overcome a lot of things thanks to art. Instead of punching someone, I could just draw it.
Have you ever just went in there and slashed some canvases?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I should have brought some of those because those are my favorite. Like, literally, I just go outside. There you go.
Just the very angry ones.
Mm-hmm. And
He
it's
wasn't
fun.
even a good boyfriend.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Anyways, I have some other questions here that people on the crew wanted to know. Somebody asked, what is your medium?
My medium is usually canvas and acrylic paint, and I like the brand is Basic Paint, but you can also get the Grungenbacher. But Basic Paint, it works. It doesn't dry out very fast, and that's my problem though. Like I paint really fast.
Yeah.
I'll paint, and then I'll have to wait. So I'm sitting there like, oh, just dry already, so I can do the next layer. But I try to do a lot of things. Like I do printmaking with Bill Blomquist. That's what I'm coming out here today for. And then also like I love to carve, and I kind of like a lot of art. I did ceramics, so check. Painting, yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do in art, like
Sculpt.
sculpt?
Yeah, like.
Have you tried it yet?
No, but that's what my grandfather used to do.
Oh, okay.
So.
You want to do it with the little
Yes.
hammer and
The
everything?
thing, yeah. It's gonna be hard.
What kind of things are you going to sculpt?
Um,
Do you hope to?
Well, definitely women. I'm very attracted to our bodies. Like, it's interesting how, like, going back to history, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So that would be cool.
Which is the look of a lot of old, ancient artists, too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do some, like, muscly dude.
No Michelangelo.
No.
All right, this one is from Letty, actually. Do you see yourself changing the face of art?
I kind of answered that earlier. I don't know. I don't think I'm changing the face of art because, again, you got to do something kind of crazy. I think that what I want to do with art is keep it simple, keep it peaceful, share what I have to say, I guess, just live your life and don't let people let you down,
Do you have any little secret messages in your art?
Yes, all
Yeah?
the time. Yeah, every single one of them.
Every single one of them?
Yes.
Could you share one?
Well, that one is actually my house. See, on a pedestal because I absolutely love coming home. I do not like being in town because it's so, But that is my house, and it's covered in trees. You can't actually see the house. And then the sky right here is being pulled down by these people. So it's like the day is gone, and it's a new day. And then there's paint coming down. So it's like, I don't know. But I don't tell people usually the meaning because art is what you think it is.
Yeah, for
It's,
interpretation.
Right. It provokes emotion, as Michelle would say.
This painting, I really like it. You said you painted in your room. Did you do this in your room, or did you do it from that actual angle?
No, I just did in my room.
No? So you can just remember stuff? Photographic memory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we have peacocks. So that's also one thing that I've always loved and I think that's why all my stuff is real colorful because I've always been around peacocks. Just very beautiful, loud animals.
Is there any, like, overarching themes in some of your art?
People ask me that, like, what is your theme or what is your style? And I want to say psychedelic, but it's not psychedelic. So I just started saying it's colorful. That's all. I think that's what it is.
It's colorful, just like the peacocks.
Yes.
So you drew your inspiration from the peacocks for all of them, or just some of them?
Just some of them. Like, some of them are black and white, and those could mean a little bit more meaning. Like, there's this one piece, which I should have brought in, and it's a lady, and she's a 1950s hair with the dress, and she's going like this, and then she has a peace sign necklace coming off. But her face is wrapped up, and it's black and white, and the only thing that's color is the peace sign. And the title is Her Silence is Peace. So it's almost like people who don't speak up. However, people who don't speak up also don't bother people. And, that was how I was feeling at the time. But now I speak up. So,
So just to wrap up, if you had any words to say to inspiring artists, what would they be?
definitely try to do what you want to do. Don't make it about making money. because that's one thing. When I started out, it was fun, but it got a little boring. So just make it about you. Get yourself out there. Go to the art center. They have shows all the time. You know, you could enter into any of these shows. Just pay the membership fee once a year, and it's really beneficial because they'll tell you, they'll email you, hey, there's a show coming on, like the agriculture show. It's nice, or the Southwest Invitational. It's just a very, very cool system that I feel like if new artists tapped into it, they can really start expressing themselves.
Okay, thank you. And if you want to see more of Lia's work, go to facebook.com and search Lia Littlewood, I'm sorry. And also, we're on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/AWC Spotlight.